Hey y'all, your girl is back with another one. I hope you guys are feeling okay, doing okay. I missed y'all. I know your girl has been real busy tending to family business. Family business is important. And with a few other little things on the side, trying to get everything right. But if ain't nobody told you that they love you today, your girl is telling you that she love you. So I hope you loving on yourself. I hope you woke up today in good spirits. I hope you ain't let no N word, no whatever word get you upset today. B word, F word, all the words get you upset today. Okay, today is a new day, and I'm sending nothing but love, because, I've been getting a lot of elbows and a lot of, your girl been over here ducking and dodging because they've been throwing them. I have to duck a couple of times and then I just walk on by because, that's what your girl do. I don't have time for the fun flam. I'm never on that. It's too much going on out here in this world to be focused on BS. My message for y'all today is y'all gotta let people be who they gonna be. Y'all gotta accept them for who they are. You either gonna deal with it or you ain't. We not living in a time of allowing people to play with us, play in our face, just be with the flim flam. They come with the flim flam, like, and you just gotta deal with it. No, junior and juniorette, we not doing it. If you ain't coming correct, don't come at all. I'm in the girl power era of I'm not gonna be bothered with it. I don't care. I'm gonna give you one of these and one of these at this point. I'm pushing love. I'm pushing transparency, honesty, integrity, and morals at this point because we too up the scale, too seasoned for all the buffoonery, all the play that y'all out here. The only time I want to play is if I'm playing the board games. I got a couple of little homies. We chilling. The little homies bring these type of homies. He over here. He got me though. You see how he holding it down? He looking at all y'all. Y'all. It's cool. They cool. Don't even trip. Okay. It's cool. You can chill. We good. Okay. Go on over there. Okay, with the rest of the team. Okay. He was ready to trip on y'all, but I ain't finna let him do it though. He was ready. He was ready. He it's good. It's good, Batman. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I got some real ones holding it down. Okay, but back to what I was saying. You gotta let people be who they're gonna be, and you gotta accept them for who they are. But it's up to you to decide how you want to accept them, how you want to deal with them, and what you are gonna deal with and what you're not gonna deal with. People are who they are. Some people are set. If you dealing with people that grew up above the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, 50s, and so on, these people are set, okay? They are stuck, okay? Like some concrete until you bust it, okay? It's there, okay? No matter what, trample on it, it's just there and stuck. It's up and it's stuck, you feel me? And that's how some people are, and you have to learn to just deal with it. Confirmation or let it go. At this point in my life, if it's not bringing any value, if it's not bringing transparency, if it's not communicating properly, if it's not giving, and I'm not saying giving on you got to like just give. I'm not saying that because we all giving. I'm giving too. We giving, but just not like that and not for everybody. Not to everybody. I was finna say, but I'm sure not for everybody. And I know everybody ain't gonna like me. I don't want you to like me. Okay, I got enough people that like me, and I'm cool with these people that like me. I don't need no. Let me tap on that. I'm gonna tap. I don't need confirmation. I don't need. I don't need no new friends. A couple of y'all I'll take. Cool. But I ain't hard up on friends. You see, the homies is chilling. Let me show you the homies. Okay, these the homies. We be chilling on the regular. See, he's sleepy. Okay, so I'm gonna let him back down. He want to go to sleep. Okay. Okay. We got we chills, okay? And then I'll be having the littler homies, that's like me, human. We, that's they partners, and they leave them with me, so we chilling. So, all of us, we in here hanging out, and they don't like to argue. They don't do no arguing, y'all. They cool. They don't do no arguing. They don't do no lying. Well, this one do. But naturally, it's lying, Simba, he sleep, okay? Baby Simba, okay? So we're going to put him back over there. That's the only lion, that's going on is him over here, and he chilling in the cut, okay? But usually it's peaches and cream, it's usually like everything's all good. It's usually roses around here. That's, I'm just saying, whoopsie daisy, okay? Yeah, but we usually like flowers, we be giving people their flowers and stuff. So that's what we on. We are not on any negativity, anybody coming with that, like, just keep on going, like, I'm not looking at the camera right now. That's how I just keep on going with all of that. We're not doing that no more. We are elevating, the seasoning is seasoning, and we're growing here, and we're not accepting everything here. We're not doing that, and we sure not accepting here. Should I just accept? Y'all think I should just tell everybody, like, yeah, this is okay, yeah, come get it? No, we're not doing that. Let me tap on the screen just to let you know, okay? We're not doing that. This is not for everybody. None of this, because sometimes I just feel like I'll just be talking to a brick wall. You guys just don't be listening sometimes. I have learned to accept whoever, and I'm telling this to the world, okay? If you have wronged me, I have forgiven you, okay? But that don't mean I have to deal with you. There's a lot of y'all I will not be dealing with. I don't know how many times I can say that. I don't know how many voices, how many times I can switch it up. I don't know how many times you want to hear. See, confirmation. That's what I'm saying. That's just out the blue. That's how serious I am. Like, that just, what? That's for real. That's how I feel. But, I always try to keep y'all laughing at the same time by giving y'all some real. A lot of y'all, I can't do no more. I will love you from a distance, because if I can't trust you and you can't trust me, well, like, why do we need to be around each other? But they say, oh, people change. People do change. Yeah, I agree with that. But it's just certain things, like, you have to be aware. You always have to watch your 3, your 6, your 9, and your 12. You always have to be alert, because people will play you. I see things that go on so much, and it's ridiculous. I hear so many stories of how people then trusted people then gave them things that they can't get rid of, people then took people out. Your girl be watching all the investigation channels and all that, because I just be wanting to know. Psychology was always my major. I'm trying to figure out things, because this society that we are living in, it's just discombobulated out here. And for those that don't know, it's a lot of discombobulation, okay, to break it down. Like, it's just too much, and I just, like, I don't even like to be bothered anymore. Like, I like to just keep to myself and be around the real ones that I know, and lately, like, I've been, like, learning a lot. I've been reaching out to people, and if I reach out and then reach out again and I don't get no response, that's a cue to me, and this should be a cue to y'all. So I'm going to tap the screen. If you reaching out to people and they not responding back, that means they don't want to talk to you. So you got to pull back, and woosah, because sometimes you be like, man, that hurt. They know, like, I need them. You don't need nobody but the Most High if you believe, okay? You don't need nobody but your ancestors who watch over you and protect you wherever you go. You don't definitely need nobody but yourself, because you got to love you through everything. And that's something that I've been learning the last few months. Like, I got to trust me. I got to love me. And I got to depend on me. And then by me doing that, other people get to see. And maybe they'll soak up something. Maybe they'll learn something. Maybe they'll be able to help somebody else. Because that's always my goal, is to give you some jewels that you can give to somebody else. Because, it's hard out here. It's going to take a village. And until you guys recognize that it's going to take a village, the village is just going to crumble, Y'all too busy trying to stop this one from getting a bag. It's enough for everybody to get a bag. Why you can't help this one get the bag, and then they turn around and help you get the bag? That's how it used to be. Families will move in together, and everybody will piece up, but at the same time, everybody could put something away and save something. What happened to that type of thinking? Why do you have to have more than the next person? I'm going to tap on the screen. Why do you have to have more than the next person, and then you don't want to see nobody come up because you in fear? Allegedly, you in fear because you think they going to do better than you. Like, that type of thinking, that's trash. I'm going to just keep it all the way 100 with you. That's trash. I'm not worried about the next person. Whatever you get, that's what you're supposed to have. That's my understanding. Whatever I get, whatever blessings I get, and every day it's a blessing to wake up. But whatever blessings I get, it's a blessing and I appreciate it. And if I can help someone, I've had the last couple of days homeless people come up to me, ask for certain stuff. And, you know, like if I got it, I got it. You know, it was a guy recently, you know, that came up to me. I was getting something to eat, and I seen him outside. He was asking people, everybody's walking past, you know, like, oh, he's homeless, you know, because that's what a lot of y'all do. And you watch out, because you a paycheck away from being just like that. You feel me? And I'm just watching them, and I'm telling my son at the same time, because we were in there getting something to eat. And everybody's just like, ugh, you know, just, you know how they do, get away, get away from me, you know, like, you know. And he came in there, and he was just in there. He kept asking people, and I'm just watching. And so at this time, my order's ready. I'm going up to get my order, and he's like, ma'am, do you have a little change? Because I'm trying to get the sandwiches. I got a couple of dollars in my pocket, but I'm just a little short. And I said, what you trying to get? He said, the two little sandwiches they got, that little deal. So I just went on and ordered it. I said, go on and give it to him. I told the guy, because he's used to seeing me, you know, within the neighborhood, I'm going to pay for this, but make sure that he get it, okay? And I said, keep your change, because you might need it for later. You know, some of y'all are just so selfish. Y'all don't think about nothing. It was another lady came to me. She was thirsty. She was asking the people, do they have free sodas? We know ain't nothing free. Even if somebody giving you something half the time, that ain't free because they want something in return. But she was asking for a free soda. So I just went on and got her one because she was focused on the soda. You know, you're thirsty. You really want the H2O, you know. But she wanted the soda, you know, whatever the case may be, because sometimes your girl be wanting her little whatever. And I get my little soda, water too, and be ready to go. Get my little pop and be happy, you feel me? And so I just got it for her because I know how it feels to not have. I know how it feels to be hungry and want something and can't get it and don't want to ask nobody because they're going to look at you like you crazy or look at you like this, like you ain't. Yeah, people do that all the time. They look at you like this, like you ain't. You feel me? That's what I'm going to start doing, whipping it out when I'm ready to say this word. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they was doing that. And for me, that touches my soul because I know how it is to be hungry and to want. And I grew up with nothing. We didn't have nothing. And it was a lot of us. And I watched my mother take people in. And, you know, both of my mothers. I watched them take people in and take care of people outside in the streets, feeding people and all that. So that's why I do what I do. You know, I watched my grandmother, everybody came in, I don't care who it is. Off the street, on the street, in the street, with the streets, you know. You can come get something to eat and you can get a prayer. And depending on who you are, you know, you might can lay down, but you try something up in Granny house. Granny is not playing with you. You will not make it out. Granny was on the gangster, but at the same time, she'll pray for you too. But you know, I learned from the best of the best, and confirmation. I'm humble, and I appreciate it. And y'all got to learn to start appreciating things in life. Y'all got to learn how to start saying please and thank you, because don't nobody owe you nothing. And excuse me, it don't hurt you to say excuse me. You know, it don't hurt you to say, are you okay? It don't hurt you to say, do you need something? It don't hurt you to say, how can I help you? And it sure don't hurt you to say no, because some of y'all need to hear some no's, because some of y'all just go overboard. You give them an inch, they take 2 miles, 3 miles, okay? Some of y'all just go too far, okay? But y'all need to, once again, stop, okay? Y'all need to cut it out at the end of the day. Learn to humble yourself, because ain't nothing promised out here. And if you able to wake up every day just to breathe this piranha out here, go outside if you can. And if you can't go outside, you really need to be quiet, because a lot of people caged in and can't go outside. Wish they can go outside and see the outside. Some of them can't even see it for an hour, okay? Y'all need to learn to humble yourself. Y'all need to stop thinking that somebody worried about you, because your girl ain't worried about nobody over here. I'm not worried about you, so stop worrying about me. If you're not bringing no peace, prosperity, joy, loyalty, love, understanding, communication, okay, and it's a fool you girl to your girl, like, I don't want to be bothered. I don't have time anymore, and I don't care how you feel about me. I don't. I don't care how you feel. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tap on it. I don't care how you feel about me. It don't matter to me. Because if you worried about me in a negative way, something is wrong with you. Because I'm not finna waste my time worried about you. For what? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? That's not what we're doing. You can continue to keep doing that. But I hope you get it together. And while you at it, go out and get tested. Okay? Y'all just throwing your life away. Y'all out here think y'all living, but y'all not even living. Y'all just existing out here. We got to make a change. You got to start harming your brothers and sisters. We got to stop knocking each other down. Like, we ain't doing nothing but helping the enemy. But a lot of y'all are the enemy. Everybody is not set to move on up, okay, like the Jeffersons, okay? It's not for everybody. I get that. But y'all got to make better choices. If you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for your kids. And if you can't do it for them, don't have no more kids, okay? Y'all out here down bad and can't get right. Get yourself together. And just know that if you can wake up tomorrow, you can change yourself. You can make a change in your life. It's hard today. We had them days. It's okay to cry. I'm talking to the men too. Let me tap on that. It's okay to cry. That don't make you a sucker, a punk. That don't make you, none of that make you human. Let me know that you can cry. You got tears. Let me know that you feel. Y'all be out here playing tough and ego tripping. That be the biggest problem with a lot of you men, because y'all be out here ego tripping. Let that stuff go. Hit the like and subscribe, because your girl be over here straight dropping jewels. I'm going to have to come back to back with it, I see, because I know y'all been missing me. Because I've been missing y'all too. But I just want y'all to understand. But tomorrow is going to be a better day. And you got to make it a better day. That'll do it, okay? That'll do it. Get up and smile. You know, get up and work out. Okay? Do something for somebody other than yourself. And stop doing this for people, because don't nobody want you to keep talking and running your mouth. Because a lot of y'all just jaw jack all day and hate. Stop all that hating, okay? Then you want people to be cool with you. Ain't nobody gonna be cool with you. You over here just the biggest hater, okay? Like the biggest loser with the big L. No, okay? Stop all of the drama. We don't want to be bothered. And I ain't gonna tell you, because if you say the drama for your mama don't want that. That's why she kicked you out, okay? Okay, but we gonna leave that alone. But I just want y'all to smile, be humble, let people be who they gonna be. Okay? You can't change nobody. Change yourself and be happy. Okay? Be happy. Really though.